Tiasub the Office of the Election Commission. Tiasub the Lotto with the Office of Secure Moabwai, the winner other audio mo. Agora State 13 General Election amoringi na truy matal kapsingil ang truy matalboy November 11, 2025. Malaway sa yung ultoy ang 3 or other audio ang mlambuturok lapasyon maringi asing curingi. Polling place. Ngarmith amorata aramaang. Ngarkuswal amorananding. Ngaramay amorabay rangar amay. Yabukol mamakati maydit amora osyal. Igalaw ngorong mamadalahi amora amayong. Ngarpeet amorabay rang of evil. Miyuns Youth Center. Ngarkabasang amora summer house rata. Ang ngayang itilad ang ngayang girel tial senkura baluro orior. At sa beelo makadong orabisra senkura dengwal 488-1554 malubang 488-4543 ang may amoy lamsodel. Kumpmal masulang.
ويسي مالون توتاو البكلاث مالون توتاو المركز الرقوي الى التايم مغدوك موسيقى توك شو لبن تري هذا لا هيلدا ما هلك مو الغوي مستريم بالاوبن بروجرام هذا المهم توتاو هل مالون توتاو
سبايد ما como mamsal adra eco paradise no so mil accept ma gime o aisra bulu girel tal diabetes awareness week tiga adel el sugal el tianga wigertir ya diabetes day fola November 14 sa ulaging artiang ya mabsada tilgil girela diabetes so nga kang klega Dr. Jason Arurang Orior Ministry Health Benal National Hospital General Physician ovungi karela tutawa sa mal introduce ra kawe edole
malungil tutaw mortirge ro ko il gukmasab el China gamam el tutaw wherever you are be healthy, be safe, and be blessed. Makangkli ka tole o ngalibang yung ka nurse supervisor of PD.
One of the best nurses. Sulang edole. So because Tialwiga World Diabetes Week, we want to start off el masada girela asukal. So pretty much other madangi was diabetes other ngarba basukal ngel. Egal sugala black patingila type siya ngaringi. But elal tutaw agidi mo mention agil 3 important tabulu abolo tingi. So the first one is type 1 diabetes. Siya patingi madaka si el mrula insulin or sumusib el umral gigari. Sen insulin di gigari el adem tigari. Lingman mo ba sukal ngem le patingi madaka si rula insulin low spiritual sugal. Selbol ongero type 2 diabetes elang abatingnya mas rula insulin hindi osil time da kasi alo sparingi so agal cells ra abatingnya ra type 2 diabetes da kasi bel nutal insulin me sparingi el breakdown agal sugal so aringila time celular mo moklorgid pancreas rigida abatingnya da mo dakal san mal sel lo tugur tial beredela sugal ngara abatingnya sa ulma ada mo start mo sugal sel voltio mo klol like around 40 years old and on ling pancreas rigida amo dakal sel lo tugur tial berao dira ko mention sel gestational diabetes saya sugal el ngara diol so suguma radila modiol mosugal and then seguida gestational diabetes se happen ling selbol diol ardil ngaria pek patingela hormones el release tel patingela ada change so ngaria hormones el more release rulia ngal adel el modagal el ospea sugal so mornya what we call insulin resistance so diwa type 2 edregal mo risk ra gagidel diol after alom el mo risk ringi el mo sugal segidel agagidel rogul types ra sugal amal sedel matik early on in age at sumo to pay attention mo agagidel symptoms ringi So whether you're type 1 or type 2 or gestational diabetes, ngayon mal common el symptoms ada mo experience it's other mas kakalim asukal mga agir mo check ko. I want to get so the top 4 I want to mention is kamo madugod maldi mga mo especially at night. So sumwa mal aswara kaul Already suddenly or every night already magisi di mo mga mo maybe for like 4 or 5 times you can come in and check for your sugal. Okay? Ikadirigal mo dingarang kum edarungum. So you're thirsty. Ikadingarang ko sigaral me sama di mali maral se sign adirigal sel sugal. So kumo lose weight. Suddenly within a week or 2 or months you find yourself weight ablam loose and din dakam tra lose weight, that can also be a sign of diabetes. Okay, kadirigal mal mo songring so lobangela mo medarungum kadirigal di mo som di umungur como siga margos magidil gal
you feel hungry all the time.
Yeah, di som ko di umungur, you're just hungry all the time. Se dirigal sign ada sugal. Kadirigal ko di mamsaw labutangim. So every day you go to work, normal day, suddenly you're tired and fatigued. Di mamsaw labutangim throughout the day. Se dirigal sign sugal. Agel bevira sign sugal. Those are the top ones that I want you guys to remember. Are blue amamadangig. Those are usually the first moltra other sugal. Rula adel. No siga gurul testa sugal. The imong I think I forgot to mention I think a numbness tingling sensation. Ige asumuka feel like imam o email kora ulquat or marmurums ang semel metche ka sugal. Kasi ige dirigal symptom ra sugal.
Malube ka mga ringat talamal mal meo del mam ups.
Oh, I see. Sumuka man mumiyod wayat mumiyod mam upsa chatel mala o im. Dakal bon del mongile kadirigal prone to kadirigal sugal. So that's why a lot of people get amputated. They might common or belao ling might klo sugal or belao. And they get more infection or orire dakal bolungin matal infection adi bran mo klo. And then it's level 2 sometimes it's too late or the treatment is sufficient and then one complication amputation so yeah, like I said I got a complication so I get top complication that word you mentioned more blue I get como amigo that's a very bad complication or other sugal. So if you feel like you're blurry vision come inside the hospital the check altaga adrigal sugal.
Blurry is mga
you might have sugal. At para complication or sugal adrigal kidneys or so I get affected kidneys or so if you don't want to get to dialysis later in life, come in and check your sugal if you're having trouble peeing or infection or mem, and you can come in and check our sugal. The I get types of symptoms. I get look risk factors at all. المرول هذا المرول avoid المو سوغال later in life like type 2. I get risk factors. I got risk factors as I'll divide them into long sections. So the first one is I get modify. بقول سيجل ضروري سيد المرول التشنس الموريو سوغال أبدا. إن أي يجل مال دقة سيد التشنس genetics so suma sugala runs in your family ngara genetics so family history suma
that's another risk.
Your mom, your father sugal malklo chance raga mo sugal se mal daga se chance ring lit yangara ras so usually tirigay ngaya family history tira momla agar automatically. Ela tigay fall within the category of type 2 ngaya risk factors other sub chance eng morio asukal. So first of them is exercise. Yeah. So exercise let's say at least 3 times 1 week.
A week.
You have a less chance of hitting diabetes later in life. Because the more you exercise, maintain a weight, okay, burn a fat, I got lao it. Garula badingem el mosel los pertel insulin el kawap marura al sila badingem. So ndakabom resistant insulin badingem maruri. So exercise amal close to tulila. So kung magsimel exercise vehicle seals at least 30 minutes and mo 1 hour vehicle seals. Please, so kung sisiya badingem todo mom exercise. Because studies have shown, I read this a couple of days ago that the number one a physical activity. And then after that, weight loss. So the obese or overweight, the exercise will help bring down our weight. O level or fat rabang sukal. Siya close to tulelek, nakadital lo tangala sukal. Hindi ko tangala risk cholesterol ma. Siya lo tangala high blood pressure. So I got mal rogul NCD I got give mo sa other ang aswel. I got risk factors sa sukal plus risk factors tigil other cholesterol ma kita heart rate.
Rogul NCD disease.
Rogul NCD disease. So masubong kadri early on the focus el change lifestyle rigid siya del maintain a health rigid lungil for the rest of our lives. Another thing is diet dole. I know in Palau they will bring a life lang. Everything is expensive. So dakamal specific diet for me personally daksalmal as a doctor I'm not dakatsukal mal stress other mal specific diet
Mal
maringil life lang like vegetables is getting expensive all the foods namo maringla aral. So I think if you eat in moderation dakamsal mal too much l'amur, okay? Avoid the specific carbohydrates, okay? Carbs like especially rice. Abras mal staple the other bela in the Pacific also, but asuko mo kamal sisil mga abras na mo girim start to long songs ringi. Ay other more body fat gaw ediri ka long sa asukal ngem.
Kung basta close to talala
Portions, yeah. I think that's, I find, me personally, the clinic, wellness, the patient, they come in, and then we start them on a fasting diet. Dakamal specific, fasting hours. I know ngayon sila 16 lang.
14,
16 hours more, but I tell my patients by sigia time is either breakfast, lunch or dinner is fasting. So I suko fast to tao and then eat less kigaril gala galira lunch muska energy during the afternoon as well, and then cook whatever you want and eat. Okay. Quality base take the diet the life in Palau is because mal. If you want to be a vegetarian, I'm sorry, mal difficult. I want vegetarian unless you have money to buy all these vegetables every single day. Marula salad.
I see.
All right. So I think fasting diet So that's part of the diet, and then we mentioned weight loss, and then get yourself checked, okay? Tokolada, they forget to check themselves. I think around 40 or maybe less than that, 35, I think you should come in and get checked once for your A1C, which is sige lagi mo mes ringi o ay soseka ko sugal malumon dia. So if you're around that age group, maybe you should at least come in and check uktal the check. All right. And then usually as you're found to be non-diabetic, and then said follow up a little bit down the line, maybe 3 years again. This is what I'm sugal, and then said rula a plan follow up labs, kada mutul check A1C rakaw, kada real of gamel control weight rakaw, okay, control diet rakaw.
And you know, apa vingil mabangali abangel. If you feel like there's something wrong, may cook the check al pong sakla. Maybe sel omen say the check ay either rogo sugal, cholesterol. We can do that.
Yeah.
Lakamongil malmosme mer hospital.
Yeah. The early on of the check. Yeah, so we can set for diabetes around 35 years old and up. The check at least once a swallowing. And the Pacific Islanders. Yeah, Pacific Islanders fall into the ethnicity group. Predisposed to musugal. So with Latinos, Native Americans, African Americans, and common diabetes race. So yeah, we should get checked. Okay. So tell week sugal diabetes awareness week. Ulong cloud to telling dakal del gider belawa face or tagid problem. Tablul adro gira affected ling tagid sugal ul. El sela kaltiul ad 9 al ad imol ad asugal. So worldwide 1 in 9 person is sugal. So maya 9 al other tel building ra ego paradise lang 1 gida sugal. 1 or 2. That's the rate of sugal globally. 90% are tigay worldwide sugala type 2 diabetes. So those are the type 2 diabetes that get some chance to get this lifestyle or diet, weight loss, exercise, to get some chance lifestyle or lot ng la sugal. Elang belaw ايم الباسنت الآذ وقيم الباسنت سولان يزوليت طلاون وقيم الباسنت الآذ بالتيجر السوغال se included the tigay pre-diabetes tigay mo sugal matigay sugal based say the hybrid survey lururing other public health 2023 again findings biltig 50% of people adults rabelau either pre-diabetes or diabetic. So that's half the population in Ole.
I see.
So that's why mal close to Tulela tagil diabetes awareness week kada inform rabulu girel tel sugal inform rabulu wasi kada magarange kada mo kumagaloriol tigital berrao attaga tagil sugal munged el kumagarogue kaing seu ndagal dital adra health responsible lo tenga sugal ngem kaul adl sugal adrega responsible for your health. So together work together during tagil awareness week inform arul ath agirla important to tagil sugal. Okay. So tiang a silent killer. So tiang a wanna get NCD mal lamwadra. I know Abelawa number 1 cause of death are other all NCD. NCD is the number 1 cause of death in Palau. Included NCD as sugal. Okay. a theme ra World Diabetes Day 2025 it's focus ra diabetes in the workplace year. So that's 2024-2026 diabetes and well-being. Focus ra year focus ra sugal ma workplace. Dakal workplace only the hospital, but workplace any workplace. WCTC workplace, any other workplace, you guys need to focus on NCDs and diabetes. Tial World Diabetes Day dole tianga every year fall on November 14. And then seguido November 14, week on November 14, ngayon way talk show, ma campaign, ma march, el support ra تجي diabetes
World diabetes.
تجي الديا commemorate رنجي تانشو رنجي Sir Frederick Banting جي رنجي مله founder جي مله discover تجي الغار الانسولين back in 1921. So تجي الديا commemorate أبو ذا رنجي الأذل الملتيجا invent or discover insulin. And then 1991 and the World Health Organization make it official that World Diabetes Day fall on November 14. So tablu ladro on November 14 the World Diabetes Day. So second focus ra earlier for the diabetes awareness is diabetes in the workplace. I'm going to speak on behalf of the health workplace. Close to تليل أجيد الأذرع هيل الممسوب بمدنغلي تأجيد الرقل but الرقل لجيدا we're treating the patients. جيدا أمغار تقرأ السؤال. Okay. So جيدا أجيد understand ستان ngarang مقارنة دون رسمي الجيل المقارنة بقول example مو رسمي. Okay, so my close to Tulela, تجد the workplace لين كلو stigma هذا السؤال. تجد السؤال أصل بيبيلت مذاقتك ما ست السؤال دي كان stigma السؤال.
يعني مرور المرا أصلا لين تقصير أضافة لذي.
تمرور المرا أصلا so غير normalize تيال تغورا سوغال they need to be open لين التانك سيد لا سمو غضب بدنيا ست سوغال سيد لون سيرتير.
And if they get treated early and clo a chance their sugar will be controlled.
I see. Yeah. So you in the workplace I feel this and that things. Maybe your work can release you to come and get checked or really مسألة ميتيال السيمتوم رسوغال باي مسقطة من المو مورا كلينيك تشا سوغال.
I know, so our boss rigid, our colleagues rigid can support us.
Support. So the stigma is real for diabetes compared to other diseases. So get it normalize.
Like what we do at OPD. Agi ngari awan el colleague mal diblo ngar baba A1 siringi. So kita el help perengi magi al sumong mom ara snacks el ngara mga kimong mai. Ngomar tendigi mong mai mal me magi remove other roko.
Oh, I see.
And I give it a start to tell walking every day. Around Lala is open kamam.
Dr. Lala, shout out to Dr. Lala.
So we walk around the hospital 1 hour. Then kada multiple pam asangi.
I see. So can I add to that? Tell volleyball wellness.
Yes, yeah.
So the ministry I held Tigalongara Segil volleyball tournament. Great job. You guys have been doing a great job of bringing out Tigal workers I held in Mong join. I think I'm left first time at the invite or agor state Ministry of Finance to kulila timirtir mtame chona tournament or whatever to stay active. So why give the example our workplace get support will help them I get continue on. So good job and more to the longer valuable tournament to MHHS. And this can happen anywhere else, any ministry, any other private
Any
company,
workplace.
it can happen. So Michael to tell us knowledge workplace. Those are like the key messages kind of share about تأكيد السؤال. جراد المو مغرقو يسبسي تأكيد الأwareness للسؤال. That's pretty much what we want to share to all of you guys. جراد الانفورما رغول جراد الغاية ترتير help. سوم السؤال take your meds on time. Okay. Try to bring down sugal ngem o tangla sugal ngem lo exercise, maintain a healthy weight, exercise, healthy diet, okay, and then come get checked in the hospital. And then the other side, I get a lot of health, get that treat, manage, sugal. So we have to show a good example to them and get them more knowledgeable. جيرلا تجيد الرقم قد ممزوع الململ لمقر تجيد السؤال. So it's not just on the healthcare side responsible لو تنغرا سؤال. It's us مغميو. And I think, in my opinion, most of the responsibility should be on the individual themselves because the treatment سؤال patient centered. So patient centered ده بقول واسي center قاولس.
Oh, I see.
It starts with you, okay?
ومن ده الجيرة أدل غرام برور. You know, it's like أقول أدل نقول نقول أقلبلون أدل نقول المرور المرور.
Yeah.
So سوغالي برور.
Oh, I see. Everything starts with the individual smear. So if you know wasiga sugal, take care of your body, take care of your weight, okay? Assume madangala adal sugal, ikaw adagam sugal. They are responsible, so you can help رنقاقيد الآذر مضغلي سؤال maybe نقاقير من الموتال تشغرة سؤال رغاو يساعد رغاو سين نموان رغاو قملات تشغن ديا. So we have to help each other to attack قاقيد NCD, especially diabetes. Okay, because I know some my family members that la musmel ling sukala NCD. I'm sure qadirgal am tira ma btol family qawla qadirgal na musmel sukal because sukal amal no complications sukal. Okay. So I know that dole you have an experience to tell on your behalf.
Namo 3 years on the pre-diabetic range. So my A1C is like between 5.7 to 7. And the serame toktang me canvas back. Yakmlomester my A1C was 8.
Oh.
Yes.
So that's
this previous years tigal toktang they say, pero hindi ako mali makakari the exercise. That's why we started walking around the hospital. So marang it brings it down. So tal A1C medio. It really does.
A1C after.
Hindi say that American was pa pong 8. Yung marang kaltok tanga kasi lakamongi la. Ngel one of the specialist. Lakamongi la. More start na mali metformin. Hindi ka mali di ka ulo mesarakaw.
I see.
So I started mali not guardian laksal ako di 1 na 2,000 rakap sa ngay. Lang aktal dekal everyday gulim. Ako di nga kal sabi gulim ako malgora mo mituta pa nga.
Madra pa sugal.
Esere eli ebok nga ewan sino nga aktal operation strong and 5.7.
Wow.
I know, yeah.
That's a big drop from
a big
8%
drop.
to 5.7%.
Yeah, so I told the lala yung kasi, see, murkala ka mulay kalkar.
Mm,
Wala ka mulay kalkar, dito walk, watch what you eat.
I see. So,
I lost 7 pounds.
wow. So,
Yeah.
take the weight loss. I see that's the weight loss
I think
that's working.
sayang iluwa ewan sila nga
Sige
kalmili.
na malorior. Sige the weight loss, ma physical activity raw.
Yes.
Ultang la iwan sir ka.
Because they say yung di ka palukul misal exercise alwang nga. Just step out and start walking.
Start walking.
At least for 30 minutes.
Stay active.
Hindi mo wadigil ya.
Bekal sils.
Pekal sils.
Yeah. So, malut la from 8 to mo 5.7 you said?
Yes.
Wow, that's a big change. Sedimle activity ma I'm sure weight loss la adre le factoring ilo tangalise. That's a big change.
It is that May until now is 6 months.
So ilakam la stop la
July,
tell her.
Well, hindi ako maral mongu kuk dia. I'm very non-compliant.
Yeah. And I think that's a good point. Like, ngaya adal itiril start tagar. They don't want to get checked because tamadak till start tagar. What I mean is like, assume they think their mentality issue. They think kasi nga pura hospital tigna al sugal malatigil start tagar. Legal plus start tagar. They think more for life. But it's usually not. It's not always the case.
And you know why I started? Lo affect the liver nga. My liver enzymes were really high.
Really high.
Manggil tuktang kasi team start, it's gonna help you. So, namutakal nga pa liver enzymes nga. My LFTs are normal. I'm not rapal mediyo.
So, that's
E malungil sel the, you know, silbol of our co-workers agit. Ito maral help. They help with what we eat.
Even our workplace. I know when we work in the outpatient department, I'm seeing more and more healthy foods. Yeah.
Mama, you know, kama madiril so sergi mo dakal dong okle gim nga kalal megi mo mungur.
Selta giora lancha olek.
Yes.
Di lang ko na mo to kawayasay, Makuri,
Yeah.
Thousand
Yes.
Island. So malclo. So if workplace raga, sumangingel one at least one el champion will start to ira place of work raga. El take it home and change the atmosphere of our workplace raga to become more healthy. Then supporting the champion of our workplace raga. And I think that's a very good thing you brought up because when we example raga, lokul tangala sukaling by the risk factor, change of risk factors. And the example are other. You don't need to be on metformin for all your life.
Oh, that's what she said.
Or anti-diabetic. Yeah. So, kami check ra sukaling mal. So, sukal and usually depend ra A1C level ra you gotta work with you, change sa lifestyle ra ira dong sa aura ka. Dil suko mong malimis ng arwaba result ra A1C ra. I'm sorry, but you gotta start tagar. Because we cannot let you walk around with the A1C of 11 or 14%.
Oh, tuktang etel mo start mali makaradakal magngit.
It's not.
And it helps with the other organs like my liver.
Like your liver, exactly.
Helps with your liver, your kidneys.
In help lot ng lityas sukal, lityas sukal aklot tal mali.
Oo,
Tomala, magam, heart raw, liver raw, kidney raw, magal mood raw. Iga tamal ng sukal lang. So, thing I would want to let you guys know is that tiyang adakal forever. Assume ko type 2. It's not a forever thing. So, assume ko type 2, and you come in and then come up with a treatment plan or how. Ligirawa exercise matayet ka kasi mga plan podo tira kringi ngaral kara bodo laringi ega follow ay gigit esel the start lo mesa result ra A1C ragal maral morio ra gigit el follow up ka ang siya del start lo ng song sa tagi del gal al suguma yomes ragal na mo start the change sa lifestyle ka let's say kasung ko na patient ra sumak mo start lo mesa kasi o kamar na lose a clol weight. Sa either clol way traga blem nus ringi a reflectra ta either result tra sugalinge mal mleklo drap ringi. Ina mo el trust traga o se onda el asumak mubuti tialgar ka wala se emel diga lo tugur talwara.
I see.
Leng daya traga man na chense. So over hospital agi guide traga so we start you on the medicine agi follow up along game. Agi make sure monitor a weight traga ma daya traga se ka umran na chense dia. Asum umran na chense and then as either start a long songs traga room.
O eda kasi eda mula ka lang metto dar CF.
To our patient na kalway say.
Yeah.
Tigel patient na sel veltura ay tawadi lol diga ada start mo ado ay toktang active sa loway sa nga no sa ngam lang or babasuan ng you know my patients we usually set the target the weight okay for the the obese overweight I usually set the target weight that you will achieve every 3 months so it becomes like an agreement between me and them so tadrigal feel like nakakiri ka lusawi talaga ka oh ya laka tong si akoro ra next month toktang masarong urang so in my wellness clinic I either target weight till I think around 30% of my patients have achieved those target weights.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, because they either overweight, they start to watch what they eat and exercise, and they try to reach or say target weight till 3 months. So when they come and they lose the weight, even the rice. My chlortida kata bras. I want a patient to cut the rice, and then 3 months later, I me, ang kosalam lorio A1 siringi.
Nice.
Salgat rawras ang lokat away triyam lorio.
Nati bimlebet tang kaling malatikil kala paras.
Oh, so you're good.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Non di malbeto our nurse el nga same position as I am. El pre-diabetic and you not to karamrur.
Yeah, na yun
Mal inay garak to. Takal kita telmrur.
And I think adirigal lorio hospital mutala adirigal ka sa other hospital. Kada kagirigal sugal yung mga luway.
You know, you're only human.
Yeah, we're only human.
Ako the nurse mo. Hindi kalgira del suka.
Said the tramantera na igakalway tiyan. So I think the message is don't be afraid to say that you might be diabetic, or don't be afraid to say that I am diabetic, because you don't know, the person next to you might have a secret ring kamli makarpelaw ngarangkel asel ko introduce ring lo ko maybe ako sa amro join or take treatment ring it sing self help program dia.
Oh, I'm saying they're supporting each other.
Yeah. We have to support each other.
Especially when it comes to eating and exercising.
Yeah. So that's a really good experience. If someone more get involved, I think Dole has the information for assume someone along a fight against diabetes. During this Diabetes Awareness Week, Dole has the contact info for you guys.
So where's that?
This one.
No. This. Yeah. So any workplace that wants to get involved, they can post pictures or sell MHHS Facebook page. You can take a picture of your of you and your coworkers. Post pictures to this site, the MHHS Facebook page, Mapalaw NCD response page. And this is for the World Diabetes Day March on Friday. You can use this to post with your pictures on the MHHS Facebook page or the NCD response page. The one with the blue circle. and join the diabetes walk on Friday. That's November 14 at 4:30 at Ermul Park. So that's what you can do to get involved. Yeah, registration at 4:30. Yeah, March starts at 5 p.m. Dr. You want to tell them about this?
The blue
The
circle.
blue circle.
Yeah, so
There's a meaning to the blue circle.
Yeah, it's not just a circle.
I didn't know about it until today.
So the circle, it signifies, it's a universal symbol for unity, get together, held my life, Tiabla trademark the diabetes day as unity in diabetes. It's the color blue, ulong blue it signifies the sky, unite together. To tell yang blue ladro guya united in the fight against diabetes. So say that blue ulong blue world. Is that the World Health Organization? Or is the color a United Nations flag?
Yes, UN.
So
yeah.
it's the color of the UN flag. So they made it blue, like United Nations. So taro blue lada, united together.
So UN
fight,
adopted the resolution
yeah.
for World Diabetes Day, and they symbol it.
Yeah, some symbol.
The logo.
So as mo kami sa Tegel sign, just know that it's the World Diabetes Day.
So sa March start tara ermul para kalmura hospital this Friday at 4:30 registration. Yeah, March starts at 5 p.m.
Yes. So
Friday, November 14.
Yes. So mga yate members sa either time event to them join kamamaladro hospital mo March ma tigal ko kumin nga yate miu event to the join our march to support
yes,
World
we will
Diabetes
be
Day.
there.
So ngadi meri tiang spiral sumong ngariya ger somo loger o adra blu sum salo den walme yung samal anchera ger lagi. That's a good experience. I think your experience has like good outcomes. It's not a forever thing in Moli Makar.
Yeah, specialist naman long yung mga abo orang nga. Nga si LLY say gal result na liver ako. Might as well start taking metformin.
Yeah.
Then she was more worried about my liver than
sukal itself.
than my sukal.
But yeah. Siya daktalira. I think they tamadakaling itiril nga rakar forever. But that's not the case. Especially as you're still young.
I think I said the like pre-diabetics and you start and then you si membre then mo dia kamoli makar ka membre the control ring.
The control ring
Membre then bring it down.
I see. Because with time, so remember moklo naturally produces less insulin.
I see. Yeah, that's
so somebody early on start the control lifestyle control sugaling then you won't have problems later in life.
Edison po na EPFM coming to live in stereo. Malungil tutaw, sige daw lo mga talk show.